So normally on one of these questions we get a value of dy dx that we can work out, or a function that we can work out. We can't work it out because we just don't know what k is. K is a negative constant, that's all we're told. It has a stationary point at 3. That means that when x is 3, dy dx is 0. So we're not particularly interested in this value because we know it's going to come out with 0, but to work out the nature of the stationary point, we need to look at the neighbouring values, and this is standard for every one of these questions. So if we put in x equals 2 into here, then we get dy dx equals, right, we don't know what k is, but we know what x is, so we put in x is 2, and then we put in 2 take away 3 squared, so we replace the x with 2 as well. It's cubed, sorry, but that comes out as 2 take away 3 there. So what we can work out is that it's k times by 2 times by negative 1 cubed. Now negative 1 cubed is negative 1, so that will be negative 2 times whatever k is. Now we're told that k is a negative constant, so that means that this is negative 2. So this will be negative and this will be negative, which means that this is positive. We can't work it out because we don't know what k is, what the value of k is, but we do know that it's positive, and that is the most important thing when we're looking at the nature of stationary points. If we plug in 4, we get k times 4, and then 4 take away 3 cubed. So again, I'm just plugging in 4 into this expression here. So that will be 4 times k times, and this will come out with 1 cubed, which is 1. So 4 times 1 is 4, and that will be 4 times k. Now since this is negative, this value of k, it says up here, k is a negative constant, we know that this is going to be negative. So positive times a negative is a negative. So we know that it's going to be a positive gradient before x is 3. So when x is 2, it's going to be positive. Then it's going to be a 0 gradient, and then it's going to be a negative gradient. So we know that it is then a maximum. So your answer is that the nature of the stationary point is that it is a maximum at x equals 3.